You remember recently I did a video on the monarchy. I said I'd not known much about the monarchy, that, the fact that we're not allowed to say anything about them, it's treason, bothered me. And then Remembrance Day happened. And now, I was actually, I saw on the internet recently a picture of, and I was quite devastated, a picture of Prince William giving the old devil sign, like bushy boy and whatever. And that kind of bothered me, because it's like, oh man, no, your mum would be so mad at you if you've gone into your dad's side of the business. But yeah, basically, so we had Guy Fawkes Night on the 5th of November. Guy Fawkes Night, love that. And I've never, I learnt about Bonfire Night when I was a little girl. I learnt bad naughty man tried to kill the king. Oh, he's so naughty. And when you actually research into it, and I've not got the webpage on me, but it does seem like Guy Fawkes was part of one of the earliest conspiracies. Now, it's one of them things that you can't say stuff like that. I've had it, I've been taught from the age of 4 that Guy Fawkes was a baddie, and obviously, he was a baddie, but it does sound, when you sort of read about it, that they were actually, in a very, very bad and poorly thought out way, trying to get rid of a baddie, that the king was the baddie, and that the whole thing was, the whole thing is basically come back that the people that were trying to kill the king was baddies, so you can't do anything at the king. Anyway, so we got that, and that I think is amazing. It's like remember the 5th of November, and it's quite it ties in with everything else. I remember, fill the memory synapses up. You know what I mean? Don't diss the Queen. But then we watched. Well, I didn't actually. It was on the Saturday, and there was the Remembrance Sunday, Saturday thing, whole weekend of partying, and I was quite shocked, really. It was quite whoa, because they'd walk down the aisles, these chaps carrying these great big flags, and then they got this podium and they got a book on it. I'm not sure whether it was the Bible or whether it was something else. Really should have remembered, but I was only watching it for about a minute, because can't watch the news, ain't gonna watch that, am I? And these two chaps have come down making this procession, and then they placed these the flags over this podium, and then folded up the flags in such a way to make a nice little square underneath with the Union Jack on it, sort of thing. And I've drawn a picture of it. I don't know whether you can see that there, but Freemasonry or what was all I could say. They'd made it into the old, the Freemasonry sign with the old, the compass and T-square thing, and that was the moment that I realised that, yes, I was right about the monarchy, and one day I'm going to I will get round to researching them. But I think one of the elder royal family is the head of the Freemasons in England. My favourite people in the world, Freemasons. One day, we're going to get a look at that book. Try and get away from it if you can. Excuse me, I've just dropped something down there and I'm not going to be able to pick it up. But yeah, so then at that moment when I saw those flags placed in a Freemasonry position, I thought, that is why we are stuffed. Because they've got the secrets. That's why they've got everything covered in gold. Because it's not right. It's not right. These aren't nice people. The people, and we're not allowed to say anything bad about them, because that makes us evil. Because that's treason. And we might get burnt. Remember. But the thing is, yeah, we're remembering all this stuff, people who died. Do you seriously think, and you know what I mean, please, I don't want this to offend anybody, because I don't take anything away from, anybody who's lost their life. They didn't know why they were being used like that, you know. And I think it's quite sick that the royal family can sit there and every single year remember that people die in the Queen's name. She can sit there and go, oh yes, well, these people died for me. Please see the wrongness in that. That is not how people should be behaving. It is wrong, you know. And we shouldn't revere people who can sit there and remember. Don't forget all these people who've died, and be sending more of them to be killed. It is wrong. Please hear me. Love to you all. Bye bye.